So here we are, the highest point in all of Stockholm area. I am officially the highest person.
Okay, that didn't come out quite right now, did it? One of the drawbacks of not having English as your primary language. But I was, however, on the highest point of Stockholm, and here's this photographic adventure.
So hello guys, and welcome to Tornedalens naturreservat, or welcome to Tornbergets naturreservat. Now I am out on a small hike on this trail that you see here behind me, and it is roughly 6.5 kilometers long, and it goes round. It's a slinga, it's called, meaning that it's a loop. So I am following this trail here. It's really well marked, as you can see, and the trail is fairly easy to follow, so I'll probably not get lost this time. It's mid-May or end of May, and it's time to start doing some landscape and wildlife photography. So I took the chance today and went out, but it is 5:30 p.m. so the sun is scorching. It is high up in the sky, and it's roughly 4 hours before sunset, and I'm not gonna be here for that. So I'm gonna be here during daytime, during sunlight. So I figure I take my astrophotography gear, my Tamron 150 to 600, and just go out and photograph some birds if there are any to be seen. So far I have only seen one frog. And I didn't photograph it. But what's special about this place is that you have a mountain here called Tornberget, and it is the highest point in the entire area of Stockholm where I live. Stockholm, as I mentioned in several other videos, is really flat. I mean, it's like you don't see any mountains or anything. I mean, I would call this a hill. It's roughly 133 meters, if memory serves me right. So I'm just gonna try and hike to that spot where there is a small tower that they built, a wooden tower where you can go up and you have a vantage point there. So that is the plan. It is a bit up and down here. It's I don't know what the word here is in English. Kuperad is it in Swedish. So I'm just gonna walk here and hopefully find a bird or two to photograph, and go up to that vantage point. And what I'm hoping for there are some layers of forest that I can photograph, if there are any. Let's see. And otherwise, the plan anyways is to just relax. I have the stove with me, gas stove with me. I have some dinner, I have some coffee, and I'm basically all alone in this place. For those of you that have followed my content a little bit, know that I have been struggling with getting out, but also been struggling with weight loss. I am overweight, and I don't feel very good about that. It's been a couple of rough years with Corona and small kids, so it hasn't been my top priority. But now I am about to change that, and I had an awesome idea that I'm gonna tell you about later on how I will do that. So what is cool about this place though is that I am in the second nature preserve now. I was in a nature preserve called Paradiset, Paradise, first, and then I followed the trail and ventured into a second nature preserve, which is Tornberget's nature preserve. And this is an area that has a lot of preserves and nature, EU Nature Regulation 2000 areas. I don't know exactly what that is, but point is you don't have any people here. It's just forest, it's just wood. And it's huge. It's a huge area, and I have seen 2 cars so far, which is at the parking spot at Paradiset. So I think I'm basically all alone here, which I need today. I just turned away from my trail that I'm following because I want to go up to the mountain or to the hill. So what's cool about this place is that this whole area, entire country, was under like several kilometers of ice during the ice age, right? And when the ice age ended and the ice melted, everything was underwater. This was a huge sea. You only had sea here, so everything that you see in Sweden is sea bottom. And the ice brought a lot of rocks when it was moving, and you see at some places in the woods you can see like tons and tons of rocks, like really round and beautiful, and like, look, mal place. It's like, where did these come from? And before they thought that it was trolls that threw these rocks, but well, unfortunately it was just the ice. So anyways, when the land started rising after a while, then the first thing that popped up from the surface was this area right here, in Stockholm's area at least, because this is the highest point in Stockholm. It was of course the first thing that came out from the ocean. So they have found several old settlements here. They're like 10,000 years old, which shows that people found this small island pretty fast and starting settling here. Oh, sorry for my bad condition. I am on top. Okay, so this is pretty well organized. The entire area is extremely well organized. Let me remove the flare. There you are. So it's been almost impossible to get lost. Those of you seen my content, I tend to get lost sometime. But this was like super easy to find, very well marked. I read the instructions at home. I did my homework and I knew roughly where I was gonna go. But this is great. I mean, now I need to climb up that tower.
By the time I got up, there were 2 other people there with me. And as you all know, I'm really not comfortable talking to a camera in front of other people. So instead, I was focusing on finding the layers that I really wanted and enjoyed the view at the same time. Although Stockholm is really flat, I did manage to take some photographs that I wanted.
Okay, so I am down here. I have taken my photographs. I am really pleased with them. I got the layers that I wanted. I think so, at least. I never photographed anything like that before, so I'm a bit uncertain how it went, but it is now 6:45, so 6:45 p.m. and I'm just gonna drink a little bit of coffee before hiking back home, double time probably, so I'm not gonna photograph anything, I guess, or at least I'm not filming anything. So I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you guys about my idea here for health. For me, this works for me. So I had this problem, right, that I can't seem to motivate myself to lose the baby weight. Like, I can see myself in earlier videos where my stomach is like when I'm hiking, and I'm like, ugh, when I'm editing those videos. Yeah, it's been a struggle. I kind of feel that it's hard for me to find motivation to lose the weight. I mean, it's roughly 10, 12 kilos that I need to lose to get back into the shape that I'm used to be and that I want to be. So I did some attempts, but life kind of made it so I went back into my old habits of just eating candy and chips and like unhealthy food. I just wanted to eat. I was so tired. I needed food. I needed energy. I needed sugar, which is my poison. So I had this idea. I was like, okay, what motivates me? Because apparently it's not the idea of health. I mean, I hope that when I am in my goal weight, or when I am where I want to be, I can keep it, because I will probably feel a lot happier and way better with myself and in general with my body. So I set a goal. I was like, okay, I am really motivated by stuff. You know, I like gear. I like astrophotography, for instance. I like photography a lot. So I've been wanting some gears that I haven't bought because they're a bit expensive and it's a lot of money, so I can't motivate myself to do that. But speaking with a lot of people, a lot of astrophotographers actually, because there are the things that I'm thinking about is about astrophotography. One of them is Morten. Hello, Morten. If you see this, thank you so much. Him and me have done some cooperation that are upcoming. He has his own observatory, which he has built by himself, and he has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna link to him in the description so you can see it. But anyways, what motivates me, and I know that it is stuff. I know that sounds really like lame, but that's how it is for me. So I was like, okay, if I lose 6 kilos, I'm gonna buy a telescope. And I have my eyes set on a really nice one, a really nice refractor. And if I manage to lose additional 4, 5, 6 kilos, I'm gonna buy myself a dedicated astrophotography camera, the ZWO you will see when you see it. So that's it for my idea. I really am looking forward to lose some weight, and it's working so far. Actually, I have lost 3 kilos already, so I am 3 more kilograms away from my telescope. Hopefully I will have that soon enough. I have a good, I just went back to my old habits, right? I didn't do anything crazy. I just stopped with the sugar. I have it's not a diet. I know exactly what I can eat and can't eat. And I basically count calories, right? And if you guys are interested in this plan, let me know. I will give you a perfect plan to lose weight. I have like the perfect way, and it's no method, it's nothing. It's a matter of lifestyle and will and motivation. And that was the problem for me, the motivation part. Back to photography. I am going to enjoy my coffee for a little while, and then I'm gonna hike back home and just enjoy life in general. This is awesome. I love this. So I hope that these images turned out well. I really got the layers that I wanted. I mean, Stockholm is really flat, so there weren't that many layers, but still you got some layers. So I am very happy with those. I'm looking forward to go home and post-process them a little bit. So I really hope you enjoy this small adventure of mine. And if you want to see more of this, don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this, do give it a like. They say it helps a lot, helps others find my stuff. And as usual, do hit me up with a comment. I love it when you guys write to me, and I will reply on everything that you write. So until next time, do subscribe, not to miss my stuff. All right, now I'm gonna stop talking. See you guys. See ya.